and ask ourselves what kind of challenges we're facing off against today. What is it that you're going through? What is it that you're facing off against? How you're utilizing your mentality? How you utilize your ability within who you are? As we sit down inside of ourselves, preparing ourselves for another day, for an ability to overcome those kinds of challenges of the day. What kind of challenges are you facing off against today? What kind of things are you looking at? Where is your mentality? Where is your ability inside of yourself? And it takes a place inside. It takes a place within our beings, a place within our vibration to start to see the simple things, to see the things that matter the most, that come from within, that vibrate outwards. And so here we are today again. On a daily I go to a lake and every once in a while going out with my brothers and delivering bales of hay or offloading for my brother's rescue. And I often am reminded that there's many different ways to overcome challenges. There's many different places where your mentality can overcome, where your ability inside of you can open up. And when we start doing so, we start finding a way, when we don't know if it's possible. It becomes a reminder that we're worth it. It becomes a reminder that everything that we have is already inside of us. That every challenge that we face off against, everything that we go through is there to help us. It's there to manifest. It's there to bring us closer to our journey and our paths. When some days I don't give speeches, some days I sit down and do meditation, some days I'm in a place of different part of my grind. Yesterday I showed how meditation works and a little bit about breath work and the inhaling breath and the exhaling breath and how to utilize focus with breath work. And today I'm in a different place, focusing on a different part of that grind, focusing on how we overcome our challenges, right? And when we start utilizing positivity in our lives, right, how does that start to affect you? Where do you go to find that place where positivity vibrates within you? Where do you go to find that place where you can overcome your challenges, and where you manifest? And I recognize that all of us have different ways of doing so, but at some level we got to find that place of positivity to care for ourselves, to care for our being, to care for our focus. And it's within who we are, right? It's within that place of vibration, and I'm sitting here today and I'm on this grind and I'm on this page and I'm on this level to where focusing is important, where focusing manifests, where focusing overcomes, and it happens within, and I sit here in joy. I sit here in a place of peace, focusing into a place where we manifest, and my Facebook group is now nearly hitting 6,000 members, motivation, meditation, inspiration, and I truly enjoy you all. I enjoy the challenges of finding a way to share this journey with you, to share this path from within. You know what I mean? This path where we are. And, it's amazing with challenges that we can start to overcome their challenges, where we can start to manifest from within, and I'm doing that today. I'm looking in that place, and I'm looking in that time, and I'm looking in that space, and I recognize that this is amazing, that having experiences and having challenges is worth it, and when we are going through challenges, when we're facing off against things that we don't know if we can overcome, right? What is it that drives you through those times? What is it that brings you closer to believing in yourself, to standing up for yourself, for being who you are within, to become that part of your vibration, to become that part of your being? And it doesn't just affect other people, it affects how you believe in yourselves. It affects how you overcome challenges, how you manifest your vibration. And I'm sitting here, and I'm sitting in this place, and I'm soaking in this time, and weeks ago I was, fixing a vehicle that blew up, and was down for months without an ability to do much. But yet, even in those times, we still have a lot. Even in those times where we don't feel it's possible, when we don't feel we can do it, how do you start to pick yourself up? How do you start to manifest that person within? And it's amazing when you start to focus in towards positivity, how the challenges that you face off against, you'll start to overcome. When I was going through a challenge, I asked myself every day this question: is what I'm doing today, is it meditation? Is it motivation? Is it inspiration? What is it that drives you? What is it that brings you closer to the person truly within yourselves, and within your being? And, it's not only amazing when you see it. It's not only amazing when you become it. It's amazing when you start to manifest it. You see, there are days that are not easy. There are days that storms roll in. But if you remember that the storms have come not to stay, but to pass, that there are sunny skies on the other side, that what you are passing through will be like a river. You will get wet in the process. But if you continue to grind, if you continue to focus, if you continue to manifest, that you will come out the other side of that storm. And when you do that in a positive direction, when you do that in a way in which you start to manifest, a way in which you start to utilize that part of yourself, others will become uplifted too. Others will start to ask you how it's possible. They will ask you how you can achieve it, how you can overcome those kinds of challenges. And it's when we start to achieve it that we start to feel a place of positivity open up. It's when we achieve it that we start to find a part of the being start to manifest. And I look at this group motivation, meditation, inspiration as a place of reflection, okay? Where if you're willing to focus to that point, if you're willing to achieve that place inside of yourself, if you're willing to become that kind of light, that the universe will utilize the gifts, the universe will utilize the tools that you have. But that's only if you focus. It's only if you put yourself in a place where you grow, where you give yourself that place to manifest. And so here we are today. Here we are in this place. Here we are in this focus, in this being, in this vibration. And, I recognize that when you're going through challenges, when you are facing off against things, when you are asking yourself the question, is it possible? Can I overcome these challenges? Can I pick myself up? Can I continue to grind? Can I continue to move forward? Can I continue to put myself on a page where looking within vibrates outwards? Can I believe at a level and a depth within myself where I am, where I manifest, where the vibration within becomes? And here we are today looking at that. Here we are today grinding on that. Here we are today focusing into that place, focusing into that space. That is within your grasp, you see. It's within your being. It's when your vibration becomes worth it. It's when your vibration overcomes it. And here we are, my friends. Here we are looking at what it takes. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop you from overcoming your challenges to give yourself a little bit of time. It's not going to stop you from overcoming the things that you're going through to believe in yourself. And when you do believe in who you are within, when you do believe that you have what it takes, that you have that ability within who you are, you know, it's an amazing thing. The people that will start coming in your direction, they will start wanting to be a part of your journey. They will start wanting to be a part of your purpose. And, you know, I welcome you to join this network, to join this place, to overcome these challenges, to put yourself in a place where you manifest, you know. And here we are. Here we are, focusing. Here we are in a space of connection. Here we are in a place of continuum, you know. And is your journey worth it? How do you utilize your path? You see, you know, it's yours to manifest. It's yours to utilize. It's yours to believe within you that you're worth it, and it's yours to overcome. So, what kind of tools are you using to overcome your challenges? What kind of place are you looking to go within? What kind of space are you looking at today? You know, when positivity moves the things that are negative out of your life, when you start to believe in you. So here we are working through challenges. Here we are in a space, in a time, in a place within ourselves. You know, it's when I think about focus, when I think about Newton's third law, for each action there's an equal and opposite. When we start studying that, when we start studying that such positivity comes and that negativity becomes a part of the process to overcome that. When we are going through certain things in our lives, you know, are we seeing the positive behind them? Are we seeing the positive within them? And, you know, when people are seeing negative and their minds vibrating with negativity, when it's vibrating with a part of the mind that doesn't bring them closer to their own sound, to their own place, you know, they bring themselves out of a place of being. They bring themselves out of a place of journey. They bring themselves out of a place of purpose. And it's today that we're sitting here, that we're looking at what it takes, you know. And We're looking at how to overcome those kinds of challenges, you know what I mean? So, how are you doing that in your day? How does it apply to you? How does it apply to your professions? How does it apply to your homes? You know, are you finding a positivity within yourselves? You know, it's within that place within who we are that this place happens. You know, it's within that place within who we are where we become, where we overcome. And it's in the overcoming of our challenges that a positive mindset is utilized. It's in the overcoming of the things that you're going through that you have the ability to believe in yourselves. And when you believe within you, when you believe within your purpose, when you believe within your path, that your mentality becomes worth it, it starts to liberate you. And with the ability to focus at that level, studying becomes possible. Studying becomes a part of your everyday journey. Studying becomes a part of your path. It becomes a part of your purpose. When your journey finds a place of positivity, then you have a foundation to stand on of focus. And it's in the building of that foundation that you start to believe in yourself. It's on the building within that foundation that you start to overcome the things within. It's when you focus to that place where you know that you can make a way. You know, I remember, you know, going to the mechanic shop and talking to the mechanic, and he said, you know, I've been doing this every day for 30 years. You know, some days I don't want to show up. But yet the mechanic knows that it's a part of his life. Okay, the mechanic knows that by showing up every day, by continuing to grind, by continuing to focus, by continuing to work, even on the days that we don't feel like it, even on the days that we're going through it, even on the days that we don't know if it's possible, that if we continue to put ourselves on that kind of page, that we will overcome our challenges. See, when you continue something every day, when you do something in such a way that what you have going on inside will either make a way or find a way, then something on the outside starts to move out of the way. And that thing within you starts to vibrate. It starts to become, it starts to manifest. It starts to believe that your challenges are worth it, that your purpose is worth it, that your journey is worth it, and that you are worth it. And when you utilize the Most High God in that way, when you understand the blessing that you are, when you understand your path, when you stand for you, when you stand within you, when you manifest from within yourselves, when you manifest from within your being, when you become the purpose, when you become the path, when you can see the things that are around you, but also be present within oneself, be connected to that level of focus, to be able to perform with a level of vibration within who you are. You know, it's amazing. You know what I mean? And so here we are today. Here we are in this place. Here we are in this time that I spend on a daily basis, you know. And it's great to see those people that are following. It's great to see those people that are listening. It's great to see those people that are able to manifest within themselves. You know, I look at my group and I see over 2,300 people reacted to my Facebook group. You know, I have people that are listening to my podcast across Google Podcast and Apple Podcast and all kinds of different podcasts, and all the different platforms here is just for you guys. You know, it's me utilizing the gifts that uplift me and doing at the same time, I hope I'm uplifting you too. And it doesn't matter if it's one person. If I'm able to affect just one person, it's worth it to me. And if I'm able to help one person, that might